unique in all of college football. You can literally sailgate, drive your boat right to the stadium. This is a beautiful stadium, smaller capacity, but these fans make it special. From the run-on of all the students to start the game, they are loud and passionate.
Got a little room. Just barely able to keep him from pouncing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Flagway dumps it off in the flats. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. Now on the move. There's a crease. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do.
He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown, the opening drive of the game.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffaloes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He has a big play waiting to happen.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
That's caught. It's more. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Play fake, Lewis. Bringing the heat. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. With the catch, it's Atkins. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Buffaloes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pocket breaking down. They'll stop play momentarily for the injured Buff. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. The Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
There's so many of these read plays with quarterbacks because they're so smart and they're so athletic now. He makes the correct read, the correct decision, goes and gets the 1st down, new set of downs. Great job by the quarterback.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Trying to run it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. You know the offense was watching film and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. 3rd down from the gun, Lewis. Heaves it deep. Fires into a world of traffic and it's picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway and now they're in business.
Nothing going right for this team early in the 1st quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Lagway to pass. Open on the right side, that's Smith. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Complete to Williams over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Play fake Lagway. Release to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Flagway wants to throw. Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The offense changing the play. Flagway will try to get it from the gun on third down. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. They'll move the wide receiver. Lewis on the play action. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Working the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Lewis. Oh, they're after him. It's complete on the right side. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Play action with Lewis. Looking down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris. No, he got loose. Might have a chance. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do...
But, and he's got room. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And that last completion left them with 2nd and 1, and this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. The handoff as they run the counter play here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Across the 25, he's got room. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Baylor. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard is going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he is gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right. This defense has had absolutely no answer so far, giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
Red 54, red 54. Where did he go?
Throwing, Lewis. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. It's Askins. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense.
He's loose down the left side. Inside. Touchdown, Colorado. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Throwing, Lagway. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Running inside. It's Turner. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Might be calling a hot route. 3rd down from the gun, DJ Lagway. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Colorado will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout here. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense...
There he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Here's Lewis to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Lewis wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up. Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Lewis. That's caught. It's Perry. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And back to the air on second down. This time he's got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Absolutely perfect. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors here at EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country. The Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I caught up with Colorado's head coach at halftime. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Play fake. Lewis. Got it in the middle. It's Atkins. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fears the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time. Turning it on! Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Right back to him on the ground. And the defense drags him down. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this offense.
Could be an alley. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
He's got him in the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Flag wave. The sure hands, it's Miller. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the move. Touchdown, Bears! And the punishment has been extended.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Young. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
22.
He's got it again. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll send the back in motion. Here's the handoff. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock.
Finding some room. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to them and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Lagway to pass. Touchdown Bears! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Perry. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Throwing, Lewis. Completes it in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Lewis on the play action. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. To the air again, Lewis. Under fire. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 30. Ready, go.
Here's Lewis to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. The Buffaloes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Morris. With the catch, it's Lagway. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Lagway wants to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bears! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. on the run. It's Young. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.